Hey guys, today it is the 1st of March and I am 23 weeks pregnant. First of all, I did not post a 22-week pregnancy update because I have been so busy. There's been a lot of... Why is it echoey? There's been a lot of stuff going on right now. I'm really busy. Why am I still holding my finger like this? I've been really busy with school. There's been a lot of work kind of piling up before spring break, and Dale and I are moving. I'm going to do an update video, like a life update sort of chronicles video like I used to do, but it will be a chronicles video just sort of updating you guys on what has changed and what is going to be happening in the next couple of weeks so that I don't have to waste time in this video trying to explain it. But long story short, we've just been busy with trying to pack up our house because we're moving. School has been really busy. I've been working a lot and I'm really freaking tired. And so I put the video off and I was planning on filming it, but stuff kept coming up and so I never got around to it. So today will be a 22/23 week pregnancy update video. I did want to mention first that I did find another pair of maternity pants. I did go back to Target and bought an extra small size of the ones that have the two little side panels, not the full belly panel, and they're wearable, but they're still really baggy on me and they fall down all the time, and so those are probably gonna have to wait until later in the pregnancy to be able to wear comfortably, but at least I have another option. I may just have to end up going back to Old Navy and buying them, or I may just have to end up going to, what's it called, Motherhood Maternity or whatever, to buy a pair that actually fits me because I'm so uncomfortable in my pants that I literally don't even want to put pants on. I just want to wear pajama pants all day long, and I keep telling myself, Marissa, you're only 23 weeks pregnant, calm down. You're going to get bigger, it's going to get worse. Don't let it get to you yet. So I really need to find a pair of maternity pants that is extremely hard to find maternity pants that fit very petite sized people, and I did not know that before I got pregnant. I was unaware that it was so incredibly difficult to find freaking small pants for pregnant people. It's mean. The swelling in my feet and stuff has kind of, I mean, it's still very present, but it really only happens to the point where I get like upset about it because it's uncomfortable when I'm working. Kind of towards the end of my week, my feet get swollen every day, which sucks because I usually work evenings at the end of the week, and so it kind of gets crappy because my feet 100% will swell. Sometimes it's one foot more than the other, and that's even more uncomfortable somehow. I've tried putting my feet up, but it really doesn't seem to help all that much. The only thing that seems to help is to make sure that I'm getting up periodically, walking around, getting some blood flow to my legs, and then just trying to massage them a little bit. Increasing the amount of water that I'm drinking hasn't seemed to help. My friend Ruline showed me an app called Plant Nanny, which I will maybe link down below. I don't know. But it basically is a water drinking reminder, and so what I've done is I've tried to make it my goal to drink 4 of these a day, which is not nearly as much as that big giant water bottle that I showed you earlier. That would still be my goal, but I put them in the dishwasher and they both, because I bought another one, I put them in the dishwasher and now the lids won't screw on anymore. They won't thread. They're like impossible for me to even screw on, and then if I screw them on I can't get them off to refill my water. So I don't know what's up with that, but if you get one of those, maybe don't dishwash it, hand wash it, which is what I had been doing up until that point, and I thought, oh, I should probably give it a good dishwash. No, that was a mistake. I won't be doing that again. So I'm trying to drink 4 of these. The 4th one gets a little tricky and sometimes I have to just kind of force myself to drink it, but I can at least do 3 without a problem. The 4th one does get kind of tricky though. At about 21 weeks pregnant, between 21 and 22 weeks pregnant, I was feeling pressure in my below my navel, sort of by the waistline of my pants, and I thought it was associated with the tightness of my jeans and of my pants, because if I changed into sweatpants it would feel better. If I pulled my pants away from my skin, then the pressure would diminish a little bit and it would feel better, and it would kind of come and go. And I talked to my aunt, and she has been pregnant, I think this is her 5th baby, so she's been pregnant quite a bit and has a lot of experience, and I asked her what Braxton Hicks contractions felt like because my doctor had told me, do keep an eye out for that. Then I described what I was feeling and she said, that sounds more like Braxton Hicks contractions, and I was like, oh, okay. And now that I'm thinking about them as Braxton Hicks contractions, it makes sense that that's what they are. I looked it up a little bit more and it does sound like that's what they are. I get them just every once in a while. More so if I am doing a lot during the day, I will feel it. For some reason, it's either I can feel it more if I'm wearing tighter pants, or I notice it more if I'm wearing tighter pants, or it is caused by my tighter pants. Not caused by, obviously, because it's not caused by that, but it certainly doesn't help the contraction, whatever. I'm kind of out of it. I'm really tired. So anyway, I spoke to my aunt and she said that it sounded like from what I was describing that I was actually having Braxton Hicks contractions. So 21 weeks and a little bit earlier, maybe I started feeling this pressure on and off, and it's just gotten a little bit more consistent as the weeks have gone by. And so those are Braxton Hicks contractions. So I've been having those and they're annoying. They're not painful. They just are more, they just feel like a lot of pressure sort of in the frontal area of my belly. I don't really get them to the sides. I just get it at the front. My belly gets a little bit harder than normal and then they kind of just go away. One really super fun one super fun thing that I've been experiencing now, I believe it was since about 22 weeks pregnant, is I have started leaking colostrum. Yay. Colostrum is the liquid or fluid or whatever you want to call it that your breasts produce before breast milk, and it's what the baby will drink first if you decide to breastfeed, which I can do a separate video on whether I'm going to breastfeed or not. I don't really think it's necessary. I will talk about it later once I decide what I'm doing. But I have started to leak a little bit of colostrum. Not a hell of a lot, but enough that if I'm not wearing a bra and I'm just in a t-shirt and I'm just hanging around at home, and it can get kind of uncomfortable, and so I would rather just wear a bra or put something in my bra or whatever so that it doesn't leak through my shirts. But definitely if I were the kind of person who did not wear a bra at all and just wore one layer of shirt, I would be leaking through my shirts in public, and that's obviously not fun. So that's super fun. Not. I have started to waddle. Embarrassing but true. I have started to waddle. I'm not even that big. I'm not that big, and I have already started to waddle. And I don't know if it's just because I'm uncomfortable because my pants don't freaking fit, if I have to pee all the time. I don't know what it is, but I definitely do the pregnant waddle, and it's kind of funny, but at the same time it's like, really? You're just gonna get worse. Why don't you just walk normally? Walk normally, Marissa. Stop it. But I am waddling, and so there's that. The baby is moving a lot. He is definitely on a type of schedule. Like I've mentioned in previous videos, he definitely moves a lot more first thing in the morning and a lot more last thing before I go to bed. But he also, throughout the day, likes to move. If I am driving in the car, almost always he's kicking at some point in the car. I don't know if maybe just the movement of the car keeps him awake, or if it's maybe the seat belt on my belly or uterus or something, but he almost always kicks in the car. And then he has also started to do some good kicks occasionally here and there throughout the day, which before he was just kind of moving throughout the day but not really kicking, and now I can tell he's kicking. He still hangs around my left side where my skull tattoo is. That's still where his feet seem to be based off of what I can feel and where I can see the kicks. That's still where he has his feet, but yesterday, for example, he started kicking on the other side for a little bit, so it looked like he might have flipped. Kicked a little bit over there, hung out for, 10 or 15 minutes, and then he rummaged his way back over to his preferred side. They're definitely really interesting to feel. They're really freaking weird, but it's really cool to be able to feel it, and definitely to be able to see it. I think I'm more interested in seeing it than I am feeling it, because I feel it whether I want to or not, but sometimes I don't get to see it. So that's, I don't know, that's just, I'm blabbering, blah. I don't remember what I was gonna say. I guess that's something I could talk about, is baby brain, pregnancy brain, whatever you want to call it. Oh my gosh, I have it lately. I feel so forgetful. I feel so stupid. I feel like I've lost my ability to form a complete sentence. This video in particular has been incredibly difficult to film, and I don't know if that's just because I'm trying too hard to make sure that I remember to include everything, or whether I'm just tired, or I don't know what the hell it is, but this has been incredibly difficult to film. I feel like my words are all over the place, and it's annoying. I lost my car and house keys because they're on the same key ring for 3 days. 3 days. Not like, oh, just a day and then I found it. No, I lost them for 3 days. Luckily, most of the time I didn't have to leave the house because it was over the weekend, but still, 3 days? Like, that's a long ass time to forget your stupid keys. Or not forget, but not know where the hell they are. And I finally had to retrace my steps one by one by one by one by one, and finally found them. They were in the dog dog leash drawer. So that's dumb. I will forget where my phone is completely and have to have Dale call my phone. And God forbid that happens if he's not here because I don't have a house phone. Anyway, I feel like I'm all over the place. I'm tired. My brain is tired. My brain feels like it's being overworked. Names. Dale and I have 2 names sort of picked out that we both like. I don't think that, I mean, I'm still thinking we'll look at some other names just in case, but I think we're pretty agreed on those 2 at least. Even if those are like the final 2 names, we probably won't decide until the baby comes out and we look and we see him and we decide, oh, he looks more like this or more like this. So I don't think that we'll have like any type of name reveal or anything like that until after the baby's born. One more thing that I wanted to mention was that I am really struggling to sit comfortably now. I'm gonna have to try to find bras that don't have underwire. At this point, the underwire is starting to dig into the top of my belly, and so if I sit at all relaxed, then it's kind of digging, like right now it's kind of digging into me. I'd have to sit like this all the way straight up, and that's just exhausting when you're pregnant. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna do about a bra situation, because I also don't like to not wear a bra because my boobs are bigger than they normally are, and so the bottom of my boob touches the top of my belly and it's just like, it's this horrible, awful feeling. I have no idea what my problem with it is, but I don't like the way that it feels at all. And so I've got to figure out a better bra situation, because with a bra hurts to sit down, without a bra just gives me the willies to sit down. So I don't know what's up with that. Alrighty, I think I've yammered on for long enough. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my belly. Here is the belly from the front with my bulky sweater on. Here it is from the side. Here it is from the other side. And then here it is with the shirt off and lots of lines, because these leggings are not maternity leggings, believe it or not. These are just super high-waisted leggings, but they've got lines all over it. Anyway, here's my belly from the front. So you can see my belly button is starting to get pretty flat, and we're not going to talk about it anymore. So there's that. There is from the side, and there is from the other side. And again, baby kicks over here. Very rarely do I feel him over yonder. Here is where I've been having most of that tightness and pressure from the Braxton Hicks contractions, is sort of in this area, and it just gets hard and uncomfortable. That's my 23-week belly. That is it for my video today. I will hopefully be uploading the Chronicles video after this at some point. I'm not sure if I'm gonna film it right now or if I'm just gonna wait until I have my thoughts together a little bit more. Yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys next time. Remember to comment and subscribe because it helps me out, and then maybe I could do this instead of having to work a shitty job that I don't like. Maybe I could do YouTube, which I love, so help me. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you are having a good day or night wherever you are located in the world, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.